What's happening? What's happening? I still get a kick out of the fireworks. I still get a kick out of fireworks. So bear with me as I still laugh at the fireworks. What's up, folks? What's up? Today is Tuesday. Welcome to the Be Your Own Hero show. I got love yesterday on the title of the show. The title of my show, which spoke energy into me, gave me energy, right? So here I am. Here we go. Be your own hero show. Be your own hero show because you can be a hero, right? It's hard enough being a hero, but being a hero to yourself, to yourself, to yourself is a game changer. So all you have to do is become legendary to yourself. That's something. That's something. That's something. So thank you to the person that gave me love on the title of my show. Greatly appreciate that. And just a reminder that being heroic to yourself is hard work. It's hard work because you've got to rethink the whole way that you view life. You have to view it differently in order to see which places where I can do more, which places where I can become heroic. Like that's tough. That's tough. And once again, I'm going to quickly rewind to yesterday. I know I haven't introduced myself yet, but yesterday, I told y'all, I went and looked it up. I went and looked it up, and one of my friends had put up his 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 mileage for the year, which made me look up mine. And mine was, I still can't get over it. I still can't get over it. 699 miles. Almost 700 miles. Almost 700 miles. That's incredible to me. That's incredible to me. And I did it in only half the year. Cuz that's only January through July 15th, July 14th. July, trying to get my date right, July 14th, which is when I was hit with the stroke. Only up until then, and plus the marathon. I mean, that's incredible. That's incredible. So anyway, that is an example of being a hero to yourself. Like I didn't even know what the numbers were, but just looking at those numbers, being aware of what those numbers are, make me feel empowered. Like I can do more. Like I can do more. All right, so quick sidebar. I've not gone running yet. Today will be episode. This will be not episode. Number three. Number three. What was that? What was that? What's that? I'm supposed to say? Episode. Episode three. Third day episode of my charity run, and I'll figure out some more things or who to give it to and whatnot. And I need to come back to tell you more about that in just a second. But anyway, let me introduce myself. Hey, I'm Sacred Rights. I'm Sacred Rights. I am the host of Be Your Own Hero show. The Be Your Own Hero show. And that's where I try to inspire and empower those who are unhoused and people in general who feel something from this show. And this show is about financial tips for people, for whoever needs a financial tip. I got something for you. Some small tip to help you do your financing better as I'm learning. As I'm learning, I'm teaching you. So we're learning this together. Same time. Same time. All right. So this show comes on at 8:45 a.m. Central Time, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, every weekday. I'm saying it. I'm claiming it. I'm here every weekday to talk about making your money do things better for you. All right. And if this show provides any value, please like, please share. Yesterday, I saw all these names in the chat box. Names. And I didn't know what they were for. turns out they were they were people who were watching the show tagging other people to watch the show. Then I was like, you can do that. So apparently, if you're watching this on Facebook, just on Facebook, yeah, just on Facebook, you can type the person's name into the chat and just put an at in front of the name, put an at in front of the name, and type their name out, and then they will be tagged immediately to come watch the show. So if you're interested in doing that, please help me out and drop that in. I did, like I said, I didn't even know you could do that, so I'll be checking that out myself. All right, so and then I am not a personal trainer. You know, I talk a lot about running. I talk a lot about running, but I am not a personal trainer, and I'm not a financial advisor. I know that I talk a lot about financial advice. I'm talking to you about 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 finance as I'm learning about finance. So I don't want to claim that I'm a financial advisor, but I'm learning some fascinating things. I hope you are too. Okay, so that was my introductory stuff. So let me come back. Oh, you know what? Let me keep things in order. Oh, what did I do? What did I? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, so let me just shout out people who have checked in with me. Shout out to Linda. Linda, good chilly morning from the mountains of Colorado. All right, mountains of Colorado. And Tim saying good morning, Sekou, and everyone. And Tim is also saying I definitely need to check how many steps I did for 2002. Yeah, so I didn't know that was a thing. That the apps that you're using are automatically telling the number of feet you're doing. So I just went to my phone, went for the Strava app. Yeah, the Strava app, and I just looked for it, and I just looked down, 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 and there was number of miles you run for the month, and so it's actually 699 miles, 699.4 miles, and I almost like got outside, started running. Like let me finish it to get to 700, but let it be. I just decided to let it be and let that beauty inspire me that I didn't know that I got that many miles. All right, so let's see. And yeah, I'm right on. I'm right on with something. I'm right on with something. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad. I'm glad to be that I'm on with something. And good morning, Simone. And congrats, my beloved brother, on your wonderful journey and willingness to share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've said this before, and I just want to say this briefly again. That this is one of the hardest things I've done. This is one of the hardest things I've done is doing the show and still being, oh, what's the word? What's the word? And still being, I put in my notes this time, affected by aphasia. Aphasia. Aphasia is a word you probably never heard of because who would know this word, right? I didn't know this word, but aphasia is a language disorder that affects a person's ability to communicate. One more time. Aphasia is a language disorder that affects a person's ability to communicate. Okay? So if you've watched this show beforehand, you know that there was no aphasia. There was no aphasia. I was talking about 20 different things at once on this show. And now I've wheeled that back to focus on one thing, both because it's better use of my time and it's a better use of your time, and also it's just it's just harder, right? It'll be easier for me to just lay up and say, hey, just keep running reruns, keep running reruns, keep running reruns. And I've been doing that. Like, let's not get it twisted. I've been doing that for a while. Like, oh, you're running replays, reruns, let's go, keep running those. And it's only recently that I was like, okay, all right, we need to push. We need to push. And so that's what I'm doing here. I'm pushing despite the fact that I have this aphasia that was brought on by my stroke. I had the stroke on July 4, July 14th. July 14th. This is another one of those things that's affected by the stroke. The numbers. No, I don't know why I can't remember my own day. I got hit by a stroke, but my day was July 5th, July 14th, July 14th. Anyway, so all that said, let me get to my show. I'm talking about everything except the show, right? So let me get to the show. All right. So where do we want to start today? Let's oh, where's my dice? Okay, sorry folks. Oh, can I do it? I don't think I can do it because I can see the dice, but no, I don't think I can do it. So today you also get a day off from the Dice Roll Challenge. And by the way, yesterday was rough for me. Just to be honest, yesterday was 3-3. Number was 3. So 3 is, ain't nothing. And we don't talk about $3. But it was hard for me yesterday. And I only did it because Fee King said she was gonna do it. And I was like, oh man. So I did it, but it was hard yesterday because again, I was thinking about lack of funds, lack of incoming resources. So I was just being mindful of that. So that made it a little more difficult. So this might have been even a Hail Mary trick that I left the dice over there on purpose. I don't even know. But I'll give us all a break today. I'm bringing the dice over tomorrow. But anyway, what the purpose of having the dice? The purpose of having dice is this reminder: if you only spend, you will stay poor. If you only spend, you will stay poor. If you only save, you will stay middle class. If you want to get wealthy, you must invest. You must invest. You must invest. Now, to put it simply, that means your money has to generate money while you're sleeping. Your money has to be generating money while you're sleeping. Now, we think about that a lot when we're opening a new savings account, right? We'll open a new savings account and we want to get, the best, whatever, get best couple cents return on our investment. But investing is different. Investing is trying to get like 10% return on your investment. Like think of your current savings account. Are you getting 10%? No, you are not. Doesn't matter where you're banking, you're not getting 10%. But in the stock market, we've seen, as you've learned with me, that you can make 10% easily. I'm just gonna tell you how I feel. Easily, you can make money by putting your money in the stock market. Now, there are some things about the stock market that make it difficult, right? Difficult to maintain your course because, and I'm not sure, but I don't think this is accidental. But it's important to recognize that there are things about the path that will help people who do not have a mind for investing to quit, right? To quit. And one of those things is the I forget what it's called, but the up and down of the stock market, up and down, right? And to this day, if you look at any of the stock bearing certificates of information, right? If you look at Google stock, like just type in a stock, right? You will see that that how can I put this? That the smaller you go, the more fluctuations you'll see, right? But the longer you go, the fewer fluctuations you see. And we don't think like that. We're not taught to think like that. We're not taught to think of our money in terms of 3 to 5 years. We don't think about our money that way. We think about our money in terms of 5 to 6 hours, right? Like I put my money in and what's going to happen today, right? I've had that happen with me because people have now started making investment decisions, investment choices based on things that I've said. They're like, where's my money? Where's my money? And I've been trying to explain to people that the money doesn't come back without a period of time. And I'm guesstimating that period of time is 3 to 5 years because you you've got to you've got to outlast all the people who are willing to sell when the selling when things got ah when people started selling because of uh I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. So uh when things get rough and you sell, then you've sold out, right? And then you have to buy back in. You have to start all over from the same point of buying. So I hope this is not too confusing, but like, all right. So if you buy here and then you sell here because the company is looking bad, it's looking bad, and but then the company starts doing well again, and then you buy again. You've lost all that time, all that time period of the stock doing well. Like, yeah, it went down, but it will go up over time if you choose right. Now, choosing right is about choosing the right, is choosing the right stock, choosing the right stock, choosing the right stock, right? And so I've often valued the S&P 500 on the show because the S&P 500 is the greatest gift you'll ever find in the stock market. You're talking about a fund that has 500 of the biggest companies in the world in the United States. Like 50, 500, 500 companies of the best. Okay, all right. 500 of the best companies in the United States, right? And not only that, they are softly managed. So if one of those companies falls behind and is no longer performing at a level which will keep it as one of the 500 best companies in America, they take it out and replace it with another company, invisible to you. It just happens automatically. So this is one of the best investments I see. And mind you, I knew nothing about this a couple years ago at the beginning of the pandemic. I had no idea about any of this. But now I'm a staunch believer in the S&P 500. Now, yes, there are other companies that make their version of the S&P 500. Like, there's one called VOO, which is a different company that has their own version of the Fortune 500. Now, basically, it's the same thing. It's like, you know, Burger King or Waffles, Burger King, Burger King or McDonald's, right? They both got the same things, but it's just a different value. So you can do either one. I choose the one that I said, the S&P 500, which is short for Standard and Poor's, because they were the ones that did it first, right? So I'm just sticking with the big boys. So all right, so I just spent a lot of time talking about something I was not supposed to start talking about. I don't know. I hope that served you. I hope that served you because I don't know. I just went off on a tangent about this S&P 500 and how you're going to get your money back. All right. So now that I've said all that, now I got to get back to some fun stuff because I want to do something that I really wanted to show you. Like I wanted to show you this. This isn't this great? So let me explain what's going on. That's me, obviously, and I am holding a check for $15,000. $15,000. So thank you so much to all the people that donated, all the people that gave of their hearts and of their souls and of their minds. I greatly appreciate this. So what this is my attempt to beat the Guinness Book of World Records. The Guinness Book of World Records for beating someone in a day um, during a running a marathon was 24 and change. So it would have taken me $25,000 to beat. But honestly, I was shocked. I was shocked that I was able to make it to 13,000. $13,000. 13, wait a minute, 13? Yes, $13,000 made on the day of. Like that was amazing to me. Now that said, I was very tired. I was very tired as I finished my marathon. And I all I could think of was I needed to get somewhere and sit down and eat because we got up so early in the morning, there was nothing to eat. As well, I didn't get anything to eat, and except for the NutriBars that you get on the way. But I needed food, so we found some place, and got involved. Anyway, my point is, I did not turn off the counting app. It's supposed to be for the day only, the marathon day only, and you cut it off. And so I would have had $13,000, but I didn't cut it off, and other people got involved. Saucony, the shoe company, got involved. Oh, sorry. So I'm handing the $15,000 check to Demetrius Short. He is the founder. Excuse me. He is the founder of Transformation Life Center, which is his nonprofit that does so many things in Nashville. And look, if you look by our feet, you can see Nashville. And I've run there many times before and never noticed it before. But anyway, so I'm giving him the money, and Saucony got involved. And they gave $1,000. Saucony did after I'd already finished the run, and so we left it open until I think early December or so, and this is what we got. We got $15,000. So very excited about this. I'm so touched that I could do this for him, and that I could do this for me. That I was able to generate this abundance of spirit and abundance of movement that I could give him $15,000. And let me say one more thing about this, that I knew it was going to be hard. I knew that doing the marathon was going to be hard. And I had so much negativity, so much doubt coming my way from other people. And lots of people who are my friends were like, Sekou, what are you doing? You just had a stroke. You cannot get out here and run this marathon. I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. And so competing against the Guinness World Records was another way to pull myself forward, and it worked. It worked, and it brought me up to $15,000 that I've given to Demetrius Short and Transformation Life Center. So thank you for everyone that's been a part of this journey, a part of this story. All right. So I think I want to share that. Okay. So I feel like that's it though. I feel like that's it. I feel like that's where I want to end today. All right. So let me see. Let me see what else I do. I have any notes about stuff I'm keeping? No, I think that's it. Let me see if I've got some some notes, and I'm gonna leave this picture up so you guys can see it. You can see it on social media along with information. If anybody wants to run a story about it, let me know, and we'd love to participate and get more noticeability out. You know what I'm trying to say. And also, I forgot to say this. So because it's no longer a Guinness World Record, I didn't meet their objective, and I kept it open for longer than just a day. I'm calling it a Sekou marathon record. Uh, yeah, Sekou marathon record. To that what I was able to accumulate in a month. All right, all right. So let's see. All right. Good morning. Good morning, P King. P King. I'll just pull this back up. Pull this back up. Let's back up. So P King decided that yesterday I needed more going on behind me, so she added the flowers and stuff behind me. So shout out to P King for arranging the new photos behind me. And let's see. Linda is saying, I see your improvement since you've gone live. Wow. Thanks for the great example of tenacity you are demonstrating. Thank you, Linda. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. It feels funny. It feels funny to be out here doing it live. It feels funny, but I appreciate you saying that. And Simone is saying, let's see, Sekou, it's a breath of fresh air. See you back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with my goal to keep pushing and to keep learning as I go. All right. Be you from your heart. All right. All right. All right. All right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna let that slide. The show is gonna go a different way. I had different notes that I was going to talk about, but apparently that's what I want to talk about. Sometimes you just don't know where the universe is going to take you. So I hope that my bit of information about the stock market as a whole helped convince you to get involved. To get involved because truly you can you can make money off of $3. Like $3, you can make money in the stock market. So I hope that you've gotten involved, and I hope that you're going to give it a go. All right. So let me do my disclaimers. I am Sekou Wrights. This is the Be Your Own Hero show. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm also not a financial advisor. I'm simply sharing what I have learned with you so that I can help us all become wealthy. All right. And also I'm a guy doing a show who just had a stroke, who's pushing past his aphasia to work with on his working with himself on his aphasia. All right, so that's all for today. I guess I'll talk tomorrow about the things that I intended to talk about today. Until then, keep doing and be a hero, be your own hero, and remember that now is better than perfect. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.